Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Last Samurai podcast. I'm Roman, your host, with the motherfucking most. Sitting across from me today is known as the Engineered Saiyan. What's up, Cody? How you doing, my brother?
Pretty good, man. How are you, bro?
Introduce yourself to the fans. Let them know what's up, who you are, and what the fuck you're into.
All right. Well, my friend Johnny invited me to this show and to talk about what I've been up to for the past couple of years. So.
And what is that, my friend?
All right. So, like I said, this is off the top. I didn't plan anything. This is just right off the top.
You're good. You're good.
But all right. So, obviously, name is Cody. Born and raised in Fort Worth, Texas.
Represent.
You know, Texas is the best state in the world. Never gonna live anywhere else.
The Republic of Texas.
Yeah. I'll go travel other places, but this is my home. But anyway, with that being said, I'm on my journey, man. So I do bodybuilding competitions.
Yes,
and
you do.
I started doing that back in I had the idea to do it back in 2015, but I procrastinated for like 2 years and didn't finally get on stage until 2017. But it was during that time where I really learned about myself. Because that's probably the most difficult thing in the world is to acquire a physique. Because a physique is the only thing in this world, well, there's other things, but building a physique is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Is one of the only things you can't steal, you can't buy, you can't cheat.
You gotta earn that shit.
Yeah, you can't borrow it. And once you obtain it, you got to keep working for it, or else it's just gonna fade away.
Mm-hmm.
It's something you got to keep working at every single day, and that's what gave me the discipline to actually want to do other things such as entrepreneurship, start a business, open and then also with bodybuilding, obviously there's levels to it. There's the NPC, then there's the national level, and then there's the pro league, and then if you want to take it even further, you have the Olympia. So there's levels to it.
And you compete in the NPC, right?
Yes.
Okay, and you said your first step on the stage in 2017?
Yes.
You know, that's actually not... And you started in 2015. That's not bad at all. 2 years to get on stage? Mm-hmm. Most people take fucking forever to get on stage, bro.
Now, see, that's the thing right there. The 2 years, when I started going to the gym when I was... This was like around 2014, 2015-ish. Mm-hmm. That's when I decided, you know what? I need to start going to the gym because, in high school, I was doing nothing but sports. Track, football, powerlifting, all of it.
Oh, so you already kind of had like a foundation.
Yeah, I already had a good foundation.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't know anything about dieting. I didn't know anything about building muscle. All I really knew how to do was tackle people and how to run. That's basically all I knew.
Dude, basically your 2014 is my 2019.
And so after, obviously we all go through it. Mm-hmm. After we graduate, life hits. You got bills. You got life hitting you.
Yeah.
Full-time job, overtime, kids, you name it, everything.
You have kids?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But I know people who do. And I see what it's like. I'm like, damn.
Not quite yet. I'm not ready for that shit.
Not yet. I'll pass. But
yeah, life gets in the way. I mean, you
feel
that.
So once sports comes out, like once you get rid of football, track, powerlifting, and you replace that with work and bills, you kind of don't really tend to focus on your diet. You kind of don't really notice how much weight you're gaining over the couple of years. You get out of shape.
You're depressed as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
You go from not worrying about shit to worrying about everything under the sun.
And then it was my sophomore year in college where I was hauling. I was late to class. It was cold like it is out here, so it was kind of harder to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Going up the stairs, and I felt everything shake, like from my double chin. Oh yeah, fun fact.
Oh, shit.
Fun fact. I grew out my beard just so that nobody can see my double chin.
Me and you both, bro. Give me some. Give me some. I swear to God. So for the longest time, people were like, "Dude, why are you doing that? Like, you don't even grow a full beard." I'm like, "It's because it's my thing, bro. It's my look."
Yeah.
And then after some time, I realized, dude, I'm fat as fuck.
Right?
I'm growing this shit just so you can't see my double chin, bro.
Right.
But anyways, yeah.
And I was going up those stairs. I felt everything shake, like my gut, my legs, my arms. I just felt disgusted with myself. It's not the fact I was obese or anything. It was just the fact that I was extremely out of shape from who I'm used to being,
And I guarantee how you felt you're extremely out of shape is like
everybody, a lot.
Well, no, like other people out there would probably wish they were at that level of shapeness. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
that's probably like their goal is to get to where you're at.
Yeah.
You know, but you were there and you noticed it before you got obese, before you went out of whack and, you know, just became a couch potato to nothing.
And see, this is part of the reason why I didn't let myself get that far, was because I grew up in a family of obesity. So my mom's big, my sister's big, my whole family's big. And so being the small guy that I was growing up, everybody would be like, oh, you're going to get big one day. You're going to get big one day. Yeah. And, you know, as a kid, I'm like, bullshit. So, you know, that's what kept me to, you know, like running around playing tag with my friends as a kid, always out doing something. Right. And then also, like my name, Engineered Saiyan, I came up with that because when I was a kid, you know, to me it was a game, you know. Like when my family would say, oh, you're going to get fat one day if you stop doing what you're doing. I'm like, nah.
Never.
So, like, I would literally be running laps around my apartment, nonstop, just running laps, just because I didn't want to be like them. Damn. Then I would end my night with doing like 1,000 sit-ups. Obviously, form didn't mean anything to me back then, as long as I came up.
Legit 1,000 sit-ups?
Yeah, I would just sit there and just crunch them all out.
God.
1,000.
That's ridiculous.
I did that every damn day.
And you were how old?
I was like 8.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Dude, I'm dead serious.
No fucking way.
And I'm not going to lie, it's because of Goku, bro.
It's because of Goku?
It's because of anime, you know? Watching Goku and Vegeta as they were leveling up, I'm like, I got to do that shit too.
Everybody out there right now, did you...
Wait, how do you load this?
Did you fucking hear what this man just said?
Yep, it's because
8
of Goku.
years old. 1,000 sit-ups every night. All because of 4 letters. G-O-K-U, motherfuckers. DBZ is life.
It is.
Shout the fuck out.
Hell yeah.
Bro, show him the tattoo. Show him the tattoo real quick. Come on.
Can they see it from here?
Hell yeah. Let me see. I'll let you know. Boom, they can see it.
Yep. That's the Royal Saiyan crest.
The Saiyan crest.
You know, people always think it's some tribal shit. I'm like, nah.
I'm sure people probably think it's like some Poseidon shit because it looks like a fork, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it stands for strength, pride, and loyalty. The 3 things I'm about.
Strength, pride, and loyalty. I mean, you're definitely strong as fuck. I see it in your Instagram.
No, I'm not strong
By the way, let them know what your Instagram is, just so they can look you up.
Engineered_Saiyan 92.
92. Nice.
Yes, 92.
Engineered_Saiyan 92. Go check them out. Give them a follow. Great content, especially if you want to be motivated. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Your shit made me lift some heavy stuff the other day. I looked at it, I was like, man, I got this shit. Let me fucking do what this motherfucker's doing. But there's no way I can fucking do what you're doing right now.
And see, that's part of it right there. Like, here, I'm gonna show you my 2-year transformation. I'm pretty sure you've probably seen it maybe already, but you know, like a lot of people, they think it takes so long, so they don't even start. They're like, oh, that's too long of a process.
They can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, man.
Yeah, but for me, it's the process that I love. Like, I don't care about becoming a pro. I like the journey to become the pro.
Right.
Once I'm a pro, it's on to something else. Mm-hmm. Then, like, for example, like the NPC. You win an NPC show, then you move on and win a national show. And then you win a pro show, and then you win the Olympia. Like, to me, that's like a level. And once I accomplish something, it's on to the next mountain.
Got you.
Like, right now, bodybuilding, entrepreneurship, planning on starting a supplement company. And, yeah, I already got the paperwork done. Can't say too much for legal reasons.
You can't give me a name?
I don't know if I should.
Dude.
I don't know if I should.
All of 10 people watch this, bro. Don't worry.
Okay.
And also, I'm not in the business, so
you're good.
I'm not going to steal your idea.
Adrenogen. Embrace the chase.
I like that, bro.
Yeah.
Embrace the chase. That slogan is dope.
Right?
Super dope.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I fuck with it. Adrenogen. Okay.
But yes, we're going to be... As soon as I got off stage of 2018, I've been putting this together.
Damn.
Putting the business together.
This has been your baby for a year now.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got the paperwork done. The website's being developed. We are now in search of a warehouse. A small little warehouse. Nothing big, you know. We're not made out of money. But,
dude, you have a garage? Put
no,
that bitch in your garage.
You can't do that, though.
Oh, you can?
Since it's a food consumable, it can't be stored at home. It has to be in its own facility.
Really?
And also, if in the state of Texas, you can't do any type of business such as food consumables or anything like that in your own home. You have to have your own space, like something that has its own identity or entity, like an actual physical address that's not your own. It has to be separate.
Okay, I was about to say, use a fucking storage unit, bro. They make some big-ass storage units.
I mean, you could do something like that for clothes or stuff like that, but when it comes to, like I said, food consumables, it can't.
Oh, so it has to actually have its own, like you said, its own address,
you gotta,
facility.
yeah, you gotta have your permits, you gotta have your licenses, and you gotta have all the legal everything in point. That's what's taking it so long.
Damn.
Is getting the copyrights, getting everything lined out and straight, getting our pricing. Because when we launch, we don't want to dive in and fail, so we're taking our time. And when I say we, I literally have a squad.
I was about to say, who's involved in this?
So it's between when it comes to ownership of the company, it's me and my good friend Alex.
Okay, shout out Alex.
Yeah, and it's me and him. I pitched the idea to him, and he loved it. So he's more of the business mind. He's the one that actually knows how to do all the business side. I'm more of the content creator side. I'm the one that comes up with the names. I'm the one that comes up with the editing and all the imaginary stuff.
You got a left brain and a right brain.
Yeah.
There you
go. So essentially, best of two worlds. He's more of the money side, businessman. He's.
I mean, is he a gym rat too, though? Does he hit the gym?
Yeah, his nickname is Tricep.
Nice.
Like literally, he's another Joe Swanson.
Okay, that's what's up.
Big up top, not so much lower. But
seems to be a lot of people's problems these days, though. Right? So I don't blame him. Don't worry.
But anyway, yeah. So, long story short, like I'm gonna condense this really quick. What gave me all of this? I guess you can call it momentum. What actually sparked it for me? It all began when I was a kid, watching myself grow up. I'm pretty, I'm no different than anyone else. We all have had our struggles, poverty,
right.
All this other different stuff.
Right.
It's just more of the mindset I had growing up when I was dealing with this. Mm-hmm. When I was younger, I used to always ask myself, why me? Why is it always me? Because, fighting homelessness, fighting with the family, just all these different things that can break people down.
Damn.
It just built me up more. Because my family, like I said, they're all obese. They're all low lifes. When I say low life, it's not because of what they do for a living. It's just more of their mindset.
Dude, you're so hard. You're so harsh on your family, bro.
I'll say that to anyone.
But it is what it is.
Anyone with that type of mindset is a low life to me.
Jeez.
Like, if you say something is too difficult before you even try it, you're a low life. Like, that's just the way I think. It's all like, wow, you're too weak to just even imagine you're doing it. Like, so, like, for my family, for example.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, you haven't even shown me your 2-year transformation yet.
Oh, crap, yeah. See, this is what happens, man.
Go ahead.
This is what happens, bro.
Nah, you straight, bro.
But,
I was waiting for the fucking picture over here. I realized your phone's black on the fucking... Oh, yeah, I did see this. Okay, so tell me why... Okay, you know what? I just want to show this to the people real quick. I wonder if they can see it. Hold on.
I don't know.
Let me see. So, oh, fuck. This is so not professional. Look at that shit.
Fuck it.
Zoom, motherfucker. Oh, there we go. There's his fucking... There it is. Okay. So, I swear to God, bro. Tell me why, as soon as I opened up that picture, when I saw it, I was like, this motherfucker looks photoshopped as shit. Dude, your waist was like that fucking boom right there.
Now, see, here's the thing. When it comes to bodybuilding, you learn how to maneuver your body to make it look like you're wider or thinner. And according to the lighting. Like, when you see bodybuilders, when they're on stage and they're posing, they're hitting it in a certain angle with the lighting to where it looks like you're smaller.
Oh, okay.
So what I did was twist my waist just a little bit while keeping my torso straight, and it gave the illusion that my chest was more wider than my waist.
Right.
But essentially, yes, my waist was like 33 to 34 inch waist.
Jesus
No, wait.
Christ.
No, I lied.
Dude,
I'm stupid. It was like 25 inch waist.
I was about to say 33, 34. You made it look that fucking small.
No, I lied.
That's an optical illusion.
That's where I'm at right now. It's like a good 34 right now.
Oh, okay.
So, but then at that time, it was a good 25, 24 inch waist.
Dude, girls would be so jealous to have your fucking waist at that time, bro.
I was tiny.
That's fucking small as shit. But you started. So what was the process? Did you shrink down and build your body up? Did you bulk up first? What was?
No, I was already small.
You were already small to begin with, and so you just been on this bulking process, and then you're up to how much do you weigh right now?
Right now, I weigh 221.
221 of fucking solid steel. Jesus. You guys can't really tell because the guy's wearing a fucking sweatsuit. This motherfucker's huge, bro. this guy's pretty jacked. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna fucking lie. I mean,
You're being too modest, man.
I'm like, me personally, I'm strong, bro. I can lift some heavy shit, but I look fat. I'm just a strong fat guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this motherfucker looks like he can fucking lift the whole gym. So, with that being said, What you bench, bro?
My bench?
Yeah.
I'm on my way to 405.
God damn.
It's 385 right now.
I just hit 315 like 2 weeks ago, and I was so happy.
Dude, honestly, that's where I was last year.
Really?
Yeah, 315.
Damn. Yeah, I just hit that bitch, and then last night, no, 2 nights ago, Thursday night. Yeah, Thursday night, I hit a new PR on squats of 425. Super fucking happy with that. But I couldn't pick up my PR on deadlift. Deadlift, yeah. I'm like stuck at 385 right now.
Dude, I was stuck at 405 for 3 years.
On deadlift?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. See, I'm at that wall.
But see, that's the thing though, is that for me, it was just my form. Once I fixed my form, 455 came up easy.
No shit.
Yep.
You know what's crazy? So get this. So I had what is it? 385, and then I put a 5 on each end to make it 395, right? Yeah. That would not move for shit. I took the 5s off. Dude, 10 pounds off. I picked up 385. Yep. Tell me how the fuck that works, bro.
Because, like, for example, like me, I could do 385. Simple. 405, too damn heavy.
Really?
Even if it's a pound less.
That's crazy. That's crazy how my body can pick that up. Like, oh.
But see, that's the thing, though. Most of it is mental.
That's what I've always thought. Because I didn't get past my 315 break until I told myself, like, I'll fucking die for this. Fuck it. I don't care about my joints. I don't care about my spine. I'll get crushed. And when I did it, I was like, oh, look at that. I can do this shit.
Right.
But see, with this motherfucker, I'm like, I'll die. I don't give a fuck. And this bitch just won't come off the ground, bro.
I mean, it's pissing me off. But also, you got to think, not every day you're going to be stronger as you were that last day. Depending on how much you slept, how much water you intake, and then the food you eat, and what kind of food you eat.
Yeah, that was a very unhealthy day for me.
That all plays a fact, or that all plays their role in how strong you are in that day. For example, if you're 20 carbs over, chances are you're going to be more bloated. You ain't going to get it up. If you don't have enough water, chances are you're not going to get it up. You know, or you have too much water, you're probably not going to get that weight up. So you got to find that perfect balance. Like whenever I find a PR and I know I'm going for a PR, I know exactly how much I need to eat, drink, and sleep in order to get that weight up. If that's my goal. So, like, if you gotta tweak your body, you gotta work with it to find the happy spot, or what I call the G spot. You gotta find that spot. Once you find that spot, and you know how to manipulate your body to do what it wants, simple. Like right now, I'm bulking up, so I just eat, and I keep my stomach full at all times, so it can continuously eat, so it can continuously build.
Right.
If my stomach ever goes empty, it's going to look at the fat, and I'm not going to build any muscle from that.
Oh, okay.
So that's why when you
I've always wondered why the fuck you guys just nonstop eat.
Yeah, because we want our bodies to continuously grow at all times. When we're asleep, doing anything, no matter what it is, we want our bodies to continuously grow. So we got to have food in our stomachs at all times. But like I said, you can't have it dirty. Food isn't just food. You got to have, like when people ask me, what do you eat? You're eating the same shit every day? Yeah, chicken and rice. Chicken rice.
That's all you eat? No broccoli, none of that shit?
Well, yeah, beef, broccoli, chicken. In there. Yeah, of course. But essentially, it's chicken and rice. Like, even in off-season, when I can go out to Whataburger or get some pizza and everything, I still avoid cheat meals. Just because you're bulking doesn't mean you can eat whatever the fuck you want. You still got to keep it clean. You're just going to have bigger portions of rice, bigger portions of chicken, and bigger portions of whatever else you're eating.
Right.
You just got to keep it clean at all times. Like me, I probably have a cheat meal maybe once or twice every month.
What? You don't do the weekly cheat meal?
No.
Jesus Christ. This is dedication right here.
Now, see, that right there, dedication. People always say that. They always say, dude, you have so much dedication. But to me, it's not dedication. To me, I don't need the motivation. I don't need the dedication. For example.
This is just life.
No, for example, you get a 55-year-old man and his other buddies that are retired, and they go to the golf course. That's what they want to do. Drink beer and play some golf. You don't got to ask them to do that. They don't got to force themselves to do that. That's what they want to do.
It's their leisure. That's just what they want to do.
That's what they want to do. They don't. They don't wake up and be like, "Fuck, I gotta go play golf with the boys and drink some beers." That's not how they react. It's to them. It's not a chore.
Yeah.
That's where they want to be. Same thing with me with my diet and in the gym regimen that I do and everything. That's what I love doing. That's what I want to do. So it doesn't take dedication and motivation for me to do that. Now, washing dishes, doing laundry,
That's your dedication. That's your motivation.
No, that's not my motivation.
No, that you need the motivation and dedication.
Like,
for that.
yeah, after I cook, I'm like, damn, I gotta do all these dishes. Like, that's what gets me in the
would you
where
call
I
it,
need it.
Would you call it discipline then? Because you gotta be disciplined to do all this shit that you do, bro.
No, like even then, it's something I love doing. Like, for example, someone playing Call of Duty all the damn time.
Mm-hmm.
People would they'd be like, damn, he's playing Call of Duty all the damn time. They wouldn't think anything of it. But whenever I go to the gym 7 days a week and eat what I eat every day a week, they're like, damn, that's dedication. Mm-hmm. I don't see anything different about it.
It's just so out of the norm. That's why people aren't used to that.
That's what I'm saying.
People are used to seeing people say, you know, I really had to work hard for this. I mean, what you are, but work hard mentally as well.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, to me, like, this is just one of those things that people, like I said, my mindset.
Mm-hmm.
People don't really understand my mindset. And that's what I hope to achieve with my supplement company, is the awareness of this type of mindset.
Right.
I'm looking for people who have this same structure of mind like mine. Trying to find those like-minded individuals that think like me. Like, for example, when I'm pretty sure you see it all the time. People at the gym that have a goal, like an end goal of this nice physique.
Yeah.
But they're not doing everything they can to get it. They're just up there wishing for it rather than working for it.
Will you stop talking about me through this whole fucking podcast, bro?
I'm sorry, bro.
Please.
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
See, teach you something.
Fuck. Whole podcast has to be about me. This is your fucking podcast. All right. Yeah, these assholes at the gym that aren't doing shit. Right. What about?
No, it's not that they're assholes or anything. It's just that they don't have that drive.
Mm-hmm.
To them, dieting is a chore. To them, going to the gym all the time is a chore. The cardio is a chore. Mm-hmm. And that's what separates me from them, is that that's the reason why I see more results and I get everything I want more quicker, is because it's what I love doing. It's what I want to do.
Right.
You know, some people want to get a nice body to impress the opposite sex, try and get that significant other they always been chasing around, like, damn, if I had some abs, then I can get them. Or like, maybe if I could bench press this much, she'll notice me, you know? Like, I don't think like that. I don't give a fuck about any of that, you know? I'm doing this for me and just me.
Fuck.
So
that's hilarious.
And then, like,
I only laugh so hard because that's literally all I think about.
And like, for me, it's not about the end goal. For me, it's the journey it takes to get there, the chase. That's what I love.
Embrace the chase.
Yeah, that's the shit I love. I love chasing something down. Mm-hmm. Like, for example, I want to be an entrepreneur, not so that I can go buy a Ferrari or, you know, buy a Lamborghini and get a nice fucking house, buy a yacht, have some, you know, all that.
Because that's what you want to do.
No, it's just that basically what I'm trying to get at is the more harder something is to achieve, the more I'm attracted to it.
Okay.
Like bodybuilding, getting to that Olympia stage is probably one of the hardest things in the world that anyone can ever do.
Oh, for sure.
So whenever someone says, dude, you can't do that, I'm like, bet. And I go do it. Same thing with starting a business and becoming a multimillionaire with a supplement company and other things, such as opening a gym, being a pro bodybuilder, stuff like that. Making that first $1 million, that's all I'm interested in. Obviously, I want to turn 1 million into
two.
You know,
yeah,
and then,
you want to double it up.
Yeah, you know, like, to me, it's just all a game. You know, to me, it's just like what I love doing. This is my Call of Duty. You know, this is my Fortnite.
That's crazy.
You know,
that's really cool, bro. I haven't spoken to someone else this passionate about something. Like, see, with me, my passions and stuff that I love to do, I put my all into it. And a lot of people are like, why don't you come out and do this with us? Why don't you come and do that? It's because, bro, because I have fucking 10 people booked for a fucking podcast. And I got to shoot these podcasts. You know, I got this music I got to make with some of my friends. I got to work on this song. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't realize that I'm not, I mean, no, they know that it's a hobby and I love to do it, but they're like, why would you put aside fun with friends then
I got your answer for that.
This stuff over here? You know what I'm saying?
I got your answer.
They don't see that. So go ahead. What's the answer?
If they love partying so much, but they're friends with you, why can't they give up partying to come hang out with you while you work?
Because this just isn't their thing.
Exactly.
You know? It's just this is not what interests them.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. All my friends say the same shit. Dude, just don't go to the gym today. Like, come drink with us. I'm like, nah, come to the gym with me. Like, if you're truly my friend and you truly, you know, like a lot of friends say, they don't care what we're doing as long as we're together. I'm like, come on, let's go do some squats.
Pull up. Let's fucking lift this iron.
Yeah, you know, but they're like, no, I'm gonna go drink.
I'm good, bro.
Yeah, so, you know, it's likewise. They ask me to come hang out. I say, no, I'm good. And then I ask them to hang out. They're like, no, we're good. I'm like, all right, so it's mutual. You go drink, I go lift. Simple as that.
Dude, and we were supposed to lift too, goddamn. Dude, I wanted to live with this motherfucker so bad.
I'm still going to the gym tonight, man. Skip your wings. Let's hit back.
No, motherfucker. I'm watching the fight. I'm going to watch UFC. So this fight comes on once in a lifetime. Okay, I'm gonna watch this shit. No, I'm gonna go watch it. I can't. I don't have no cable or none of that shit.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny's there. Have him record it.
Yeah, I should. But yeah, no, we definitely get this whole gym thing in. We got to get our schedules right.
Right.
That's for sure.
Well, I mean, for me, it's always the same because I work Monday through Friday. I get off work at 10. Don't get to the gym till about 10:30.
You get off at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Shoot. Let's hit that. Let's hit it on Monday then, bro. I'm off on Monday.
Monday's chest day.
Perfect. I can finally break my 315.
And then I'll finally break my 405. I'm getting that bitch up.
Let's do it.
I'm getting it up.
So Monday for sure?
Yeah, I'm down.
Monday? All right.
24 hour.
Yes.
Or unless you can find a way to sneak me into Fitness Connection.
I go to Fitness Nation. I can get you in there for free.
Actually, I have a membership at Fitness Nation, just not the one in Arlington. I have the one in Bedford.
You pay $20 a month?
10.
Pay 10?
Just for that location.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. I'm canceling it though because my other friend hoed me. Me and him used to work out, but he's all like, nah, I'm going to change gyms. I'm like, again? I'm like, all right.
I hate that shit, bro.
Yeah, so I'm like, whatever.
God damn. So tell me, what are the steps and the processes that you had to go through to start the whole initial first steps of starting this whole Adrenogen? Did I say that right?
Yeah, Adrenogen. Yeah.
Adrenogen.
Yeah.
Embrace the chase. Okay. What's the first step?
The first step was just the idea in itself. Like, to me, a lot of... Man, this is probably the most heated subject that I could talk about right now is because a lot of people just want the money. Mm-hmm. Some people just want to say, do you know what? I own a company. I'm a CEO. Right. So I'm pretty sure you see it all the goddamn time. Yeah. You look at someone's Instagram bio, it says CEO.
Everyone's a CEO these days.
Of what?
Of themselves.
Exactly. And but I mean, like, it's not like you don't... To me, that's too big of a name for someone.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, you're not there yet, you know? But they want to, like, they start a photography company and they're all like, oh, CEO of Jason Photography.
I know so many photographers,
I'm all like, oh, my God. I'm like, you're not a CEO of anything. A CEO would mean that you have hundreds of thousands of employees and you're managing all of them.
Right, the conventional CEO that we all know and love.
It just means, now see, if you are... But anyway, that's off topic. But anyway, as I was saying, the whole Adrenogen thing. A lot of people they get greedy. They only want to start a business just for the money. So they don't really put in the hours of creating something really good.
Right.
Something that consumers and buyers really want. And or what you really want. Like, a good example would be, not trying to talk shit to any of these companies, but you really got to think. Like, for example, damn, I don't want to say that.
Just say it, bro. Who gives a fuck?
No, it's just because it gives me a bad image. But anyway, yeah, I'm not going to put out any names. I'm just going to say there are companies out there that just go to a manufacturing place, give them a random list of ingredients and say, make it and we're going to sell it. Without having any clue of what it is they're putting in.
All they care about is the profit.
Exactly.
They don't give a fuck about the product.
Exactly. And so people, a lot of my friends are like, why is this taking so long? Because we're trying to get it right. We want to get the formulation right. We want to be able to say our product does give you the greatest pumps. Our products do actually help you with longevity. Like, there's so much that goes into it that a lot of people just, just goes right over their head. They're like, oh, a pretty bottle with a nice label. And that's all they really see. They never really look to the side and look at the ingredients and say, do you know what? This has some good shit in it.
So are you guys doing your own research into finding this stuff out? Do you guys have scientists looking this stuff up for you, or who's working on it?
So me and him both do that. We formulate our stuff together.
Okay.
So for the last 3 years, like ever since I started this whole bodybuilding and fitness thing, I never stick with one company. I always jump around. I've tasted almost every pre-workout, every protein, all of it.
Dude, have you had Devastate?
Devastate?
Yes.
Not yet.
Oh my! I'm gonna give you a little bit tonight. You're gonna fucking have a great pump tonight.
When it comes to pre-workouts,
limp dick but great pump.
When it comes to pre-workouts, the best I've had when it comes to actual pumps and or just that powerful feeling you get, that jittery feeling, would have to be anything by fuck what name?
It would have to be anything.
GAT Sports, their
GAT?
Nitroflex, yeah, GAT, GAT, GAT.
Okay. Oh, GAT Sports. Okay.
They make some good stuff. And then so does
GAT Sports. Let me look these motherfuckers
and
up.
So does Evogen Nutrition. They come out with some good stuff. Like,
I think I've heard of Evogen.
Evogen, GAT, and who was that third one?
GAT Sports.
And then also Redcon 1. They're not all of them.
I've tried Redcon.
Not all of them, but their Total War, that hit hard. That got me going.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I tried Redcon 1 just because it was like marketed so much and like all this stuff that I was watching, and I was like, bro,
is it really that hype?
Yeah, it didn't.
But their
really
Total
match
War
the
it
hype.
hit. Their Total War hit.
Oh really?
Yeah, that hit. But anyway, when it comes to supplements, most of them are all the same. Most of every protein has 25 grams in it, with maybe a little bit of aminos and everything else.
Yeah.
Most of them are all identical. The only thing that separates them is the business's personality. Such as, like ProSups. And then Redcon 1 has that military personality.
Yeah.
ProSups has that hardcore mentality. And then you have GAT. And then you have all these other different nutrition manufacturers that have their different personality.
Okay.
Hey, like for example, Dark Sports. Have you heard of them?
No.
The Wolf Empire.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Dark Sports. They have
phenomenal.
that badass mentality.
Because they are fucking badass, dude. I
Yeah.
want to be just like them when I grow up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they have that personality that people want.
Yeah. They
don't-
definitely market themselves great.
No, see, that's the thing, though. They're not trying to market themselves.
They just are
Because
what they are.
they're not looking for affiliates. They're not looking for athletes. They're only looking for like-minded people to join their pack.
Right. Wait, I follow them on Instagram. What are they called again?
Dark Sports. DARC Sports.
Dark. I'm gonna make sure that I'm talking about the right ones. Dark Sports. Images. Let me make sure. Yeah. These motherfuckers are raw to the bone. I fucking love these guys.
Now, see, it's their personality that they're selling.
And their black and white photos.
Yeah.
Them black and white photos make everything look cool.
Their clothing isn't really top notch compared to stuff like Jordans and all this Nike stuff.
Yeah.
Their clothing isn't top notch, but it's a personality that you like. It's the personality that you buy into.
So what's the personality that you're trying to put in front of Adrenogen?
And see that right there, my friend. So
is that classified information?
No. It's just so it's all about, like I said, that mindset.
Right. You're looking for your own wolf pack.
Yeah. Okay. I'm looking for the people who enjoy the chase it takes to get there. Such as, like, we jumped way off topic from way back then, but I'm going to bring it back up.
All right, go ahead.
When I was younger, growing up, fighting homelessness, doing all that stuff, I never gave up. Like, a part of me always said, damn, like, I dropped out of school, I did this, I did all this dumb shit growing up. I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate to all that dumb shit while growing up and making all those bad mistakes. You're like, damn, why did I do that? Why did I do this? So what I conducted it to is, I'm glad I did that, because it built me into who I am today.
Right.
Which is what a lot of people say. But whenever life is your best friend, people say life is a bitch. No, life will just beat your ass until you're going in the right direction. If you keep fading away into another direction, it's going to beat your ass right back into that one line. Like when I was younger, all I cared about was sports. Football, basketball. And
I mean, life can be a bitch at times, though. You gotta.
But see, that's the thing, though. Life is never a bitch if you are going in that right direction. Then life is a blessing. Life will say, "Hey, here you go. You're doing the right shit. You're going the right path. We ain't gonna fuck with you anymore. Here you go." Life has not fucked with me since 2017. Anytime before that, all this bullshit started happening.
Because you're doing all the right things.
I was doing all the wrong things. That's
no,
why
right now you're
ass.
doing all the right things.
Yes.
What I'm saying, since 2017.
But see, that's the thing, though. When people say find your path, if you keep getting your ass kicked by life, life is going to continue to beat your ass until you're on that right path.
Right. Say nudge over, go this way, go this way.
Like, for example, if you would have told me 5 years or 4 years ago, dude, you're going to be a bodybuilder, I'll be like, fuck you mean. I hate going to the gym. Like, I'm not trying to lift weights. I don't want to get that big.
You kind of like learn to love it.
Yeah, it built it. It's like, damn, I love this. It just came out of nowhere. And as soon as I found out that I love bodybuilding, as soon as I got on the stage for the first time, as soon as I decided I wanted to take this even further, life has just been handing me everything. Just here you go. Like, for example,
incredible.
Like, as I was growing up, like I said, I was never able to catch a break. Life was just beating my ass down. Every time I got up, I thought, I'm like, oh, finally, it beat my ass right back down. And then I used to always say, why? Why me? Like, why? I'm trying to better myself. What the fuck's going on? Why is life continuing to keep beating my ass? And then I saw it in a different direction. I'm like, all right, if I keep getting my ass beat, why would life keep beating my ass? And then I started thinking, wait, life is trying to teach me something. Life is trying to say, hey, look at the bigger picture. Learn your lesson. So each time I get my ass kicked, I know there's something I have to learn. something that has to open my mind, something to where I can become more open-minded, more accepting, no matter what lesson it has to be. You know, there's going to be something that says life is going to knock me in my face and be like, all right, now take a step back and learn why I hit you in the face.
Right. Absolutely.
And then once I learn that, it's like, all right, there you go. So once I learned to look at it that way, life has just been handing me everything.
I think that's a problem a lot of people have, is that they don't know how to step back and reevaluate. What it sounds like what you're doing is you're reevaluating why is this happening to me? You're like, all right, check. Now let me fix this to readjust.
And this is exactly what I mean by taking a step back. A lot of people need to learn how to swallow their pride to do that. Such as I was 19 years old making $50,000, $60,000 a year.
Damn, that's actually pretty fucking good for 19 years old.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm making 50, 60 right now.
So I was welding.
Oh, really?
So that's all I wanted. I wanted money. I wanted to get out of the hood. I wanted to get out of that poverty. I wanted my own place. I wanted my own car. I wanted all that. So I just said, you know what? College ain't my thing. I need to start making some money.
Let me make this money real quick.
Yeah, so I got into welding and I was making bank. Making good-ass money welding.
I didn't realize I made that well of money. Shit.
That's baby money. Most welders make more than that. But anyway, I was, at the beginning. So I was making, little money, $50,000, $60,000 a year. And I was slaving away to make that money, 40, sometimes even up to 70 hours a week. It was daunting.
That's pretty intense.
Because we worked 6 days a week, only had 1 day off. And that 1 day off wasn't even a whole 24 hours off. Because our overtime lapped into that damn day.
Oh, shit.
So we probably only had like 16 hours off every goddamn week. And I did this for 5 years. I was just chasing money for the 5 years. And I realized, I'm like, man, I hate my job. I hate having to pay $1,000 a month on rent when it's just myself. I'm like, fuck. I hate this. I can't escape it. I hate my life. Right. I literally hated my life. I was wondering, I'm like, I'm making such good money. Why can't I do anything else? And then I realized, I'm like, fuck, I'm trapped. If I leave this job, I don't make good money. I go back to the ghetto.
And this was 19, 20 years old?
Yeah, it was like
about
21.
6 years ago?
Yeah, like 21, 22 years old. And, when I got the job when I was 18. So 19, 20, 21, this was building up.
Right.
So by the time I was 24, that's when it hit. When I was 24, that's when it finally hit. It's like, fuck, I can't do this anymore. Because I was literally going insane. Having to work that many hours. Literally, as soon as I got off work, went to sleep, woke up, went back to work. I hated my life, dude. I can relate to this story
a lot, by the way.
Huh?
I said I can relate to this story a lot, by the way.
Right? I'm pretty sure a lot of people can.
Yeah.
And, I just hated my fucking life. I despised it. And then I used to always wonder, I'm all like, damn. Because at that time, like I said, even though I was making money, life was still a little rough.
Right.
Like I said, rent was fucking high. Everything was all the bills and all that bullshit. But, and also, I sucked at handling money. I didn't know how to save for shit.
Which most people do between the ages of 18 to 24, bro.
And
everyone fucking can't do that.
Fucked up my credit. I had some roommates come live with me, which was probably the worst mistake I ever made. Because even though they were good friends, they weren't reliable good friends financially. So as soon as they started helping me out with rent, I'm like, yes, I have a little bit more freedom. So I went and got a motorcycle. Yeah, and when I got that motorcycle...
Rookie mistake.
Yeah, when I got that motorcycle, that's whenever my friend lost his job. I'm like, now I got the motorcycle. Now he can't pay his half of the rent. Now I got to pay his half of the rent and also my motorcycle. I'm like,
oh, shit.
But, eventually, I'm just saying, all these little things started happening, all these bad things. I've dropped my phone, crack it, flat tires, car accidents, falling off my bike,
So now you have no flat tires because you're going down the right path.
No.
No, I get what you're saying. I'm just fucking with you.
Little things happen, but not enough to be like, fuck, why is this happening?
Yeah.
Because, a lot of people go through that shit to where they're like, fuck, life just does not give me a break. They just think life is out to get them.
So when can we expect to see these adrenogens on the shelf?
2020.
2020. Coming out, or what, are we gonna see them in GNC or any local?
Oh no, not any of that just yet.
Gonna be in GNC. Where's it gonna be at?
Well, the goal is GNC and vitamin shops and bigger retailers like that.
Right.
But you got to start out smaller, more local.
Online.
That too. But even online, it can be a big retailer like A1 Supplements. They are a big international supplement company, just like Vitamin Shop and GNC. So even online is more of a task, but like I said, it's all going to be in-house right now. Friends, family, people who word of mouth for
Okay.
right now.
That's what you mean by local. Okay.
I mean, we are still going to be, reaching out to smaller retailers.
Yeah.
Like Nutrition Nation. Like
Ultimate Nutrition?
Yeah. Wait, there's Ultimate Nutrition, and there's Nutrition Nation.
Yeah.
Like the small ones,
Yeah.
They're not corporate.
That's where Rodney Coleman goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a badass place.
Exactly. So there's the smaller retail shops, the ones that aren't corporate, like GNC.
Right. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Like the self-employed business owners that own and operate their own business. Those are the ones we're going to target first.
Oh, dude, and definitely set up booths too. At those
we are planning
bodybuilding...
we are actually planning on debuting in Europa 2020.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Europa, is that in Dallas?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Planning on getting our own booth and our own everything.
Let me know. I'd love to be out there to support.
Oh, yeah.
I've also never been to Europa either, so I want to check it out.
I'm actually not doing Europa this year. That's the competition I did for 3 years in a row. But this year, I'm going to focus on the business and do that there.
Oh, okay.
So
you're gonna focus on the business there, not the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
But only this year. I'm still gonna compete this year, just not at the Europa, because Europa is one of the biggest competitions here in Texas.
Right.
So I want to focus more on the business there this year than compete. So
okay, so we're gonna see Adrenogen in the stores in 2020. When's the next time we're gonna see you on stage?
Next stage this year too,
this
or
year?
2020.
2020 as well.
Yeah.
What's the date? I know you got a date in your mind.
Nope.
No date.
I'm just building up for the right competition.
Wow, it's patience. Patience is a virtue, ladies and gentlemen.
So I'm just building up, waiting for that right moment. Cause I'm gonna kill him. I'm fucking coming. Like everybody's sleeping on me. I'm like, all right, good. Let them sleep.
Well, have you been sleeping on your competition? Have you been witnessing your competition to see who's
honestly
gonna be against you?
Honestly, I'm waiting for some rivals to show up. Like right now, I don't have any rivals.
Really?
I know they're out there and I know they're working, so I can't let them get the advantage of me. But personally, I don't know any. Like, I already surpassed them.
Really? Wow, those are big words from a big guy.
I mean, like, I'm not trying to, talk down on my friends and the people that are probably going to watch it. Like, dude, fucking dick. But it's true, man. Like, I kind of outgrew. Like, now we're all still workout buddies and we're still friends. But when it comes to that level of competition that I'm looking for, they're just not there.
Now, when it comes to being on stage, all the muscles and glamour and fucking tan you have will not do anything for you unless you can pose. How is your posing doing? Do you have a posing coach? How are you doing this?
Well, for the first 2 years, I never had a posing coach.
Really?
Never really cared.
Just YouTube University?
Well, I mean, I was doing men's physique for the first 2 years.
Oh, okay.
So that doesn't really take any posing at all. You just front
and back. Just look at me.
There's no posing really required. Just front and back. That's it. And but I did classic physique this year for the very first time, and I loved it.
Classic physique.
Yeah, absolutely loved it.
Nice.
It's like classic physique is in between men's physique and open bodybuilding, so it's like in between.
Oh, okay.
Not gigantic, but not too small. It's perfectly proportioned.
Just like what the name says, classic. When people actually had fucking beautiful bodies, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the Arnold era.
Before fucking all these steroids came in and jacked everybody.
But see, that's the thing, though. Even back then, they had steroids.
Yeah, but they weren't fucking the size of.
That's only because of science.
Super duty trucks.
That's only because of science. Like I said, we're like, well, I didn't say it before, but I'm gonna say it now. We're evolving as people, mentally. We're pushing ourselves to the next limit. So bodybuilders back then were pushing themselves to what they thought what the limit was. And then this next generation came out and said, nah, we're going to take it even further. Like Ronnie Coleman, Jay Cutler, all those guys. They were the next bodybuilders that said, no, we're going to change it up. We're going to take it a bigger step forward.
Right.
And now my generation is going to be the next come up that says, nah, we're going to take it even further. So
how much further?
I don't know.
Dude.
That's what I'm saying.
How much further can you go from Kai Green? Who's that motherfucker
Big
from
Ramy.
Middle East? Yeah, big.
And
big
then you
Ramy?
got Hadi Chupan and all those big guys,
How, bro? How?
That's what I'm getting at. That's what Arnold said back in his day. Like, who can be bigger than what we are now?
Yeah.
And then you got guys like Ronnie Coleman. They're like, Ronnie made Arnold look tiny.
Oh,
essentially.
Fuck yeah.
But anyway.
Fuck yeah.
But anyway.
Back
like
to
same thing. Like as humans, like I said, we are continuously evolving. But some people just don't evolve. They just stay in their little shell.
They're comfortable, bro.
Exactly. Like your poster says, Bruce Lee, do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one.
I live by those words.
Exactly. I love that shit. Because everybody wants an easy life. But to me, it's the adversities in life that I enjoy. I love that shit. I love putting myself through a struggle.
See, nobody wants to feel the pain. Nobody wants to sweat. Nobody wants to put forth that time and energy into getting that, into getting what they want. You know, they want everything given to them. Yeah. This is our generation, bro. This is the millennial generation. We're entitled. Yeah. That's what's so messed up these days.
But see, that's the thing, though. This millennial mindset, everyone's been like that.
Everybody?
Everybody. If you think about it, my family, my mom, everybody has had that give me attitude.
I deserve it.
Yeah, I deserve it. You know, to me, it's like a split down the middle. You're either going to work for something and obtain it the hard way, like everyone else in the world, or you're just going to settle. You're just going to settle. That's it.
More of them settle than you think.
The way I see it is that you're either going to be the boss of all the employees, or you're going to be an employee. There's two types of mindsets. You're either going to be the lion leading the sheep, or you're going to be the sheep. There's just two ways to see it.
Am I looking at a lion right now?
Yes, you are.
Am I looking at a lion right now?
And the way I say that is because if you feel like a 9 to 5 is what you're meant to do, you're a sheep.
Oh, for sure. I definitely feel that, bro.
Now, don't get me wrong. There's some sheep. If you're a sheep and you love your 9 to 5, such as being a police officer, a firefighter, or a teacher, or whatever it may be, hell, even McDonald's, flipping burgers. If that's what you think you love to do and you absolutely love doing it, then you're winning. It doesn't matter how much money you make. It doesn't matter.
You're already doing what you love.
You fucking love doing it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, people will ridicule somebody like, dude, you're 30 years old working at McDonald's? But if he loves it, then what's the big issue? He loves it.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I hear you for sure.
It's a weird love, but I mean, same thing with bodybuilding. How can you put yourself through this and diet and all that? I fucking love it. You know, people ask me all the same thing. I fucking love it. Why do you love it? I'm like, I just do.
It's just in my blood.
Exactly. So if somebody asks, yeah, I would think it's weird. You know, somebody's working at McDonald's flipping burgers for like 20 years, 30 years. You're like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? You know?
I think that a lot of it is too is that they just fall into this slippery slope and just like, oh, this is all I know. This is all I can do. I'm too old to learn something new.
And see that right there. You're too old, or you're insecure. You're scared. You let fear hold you back. Mm-hmm. It's that right there. That right there is what separates everyone from anyone. Like you said, millennials, there's the people that are gimme. Mm-hmm. But if you don't have the mentality of I'm going to work hard no matter what happens and I'm going to get it. Or it's, damn, that's a little too far-fetched. I don't think I'm going to obtain it. I'm going to play it safe.
Dude, why do I want to go to the fucking gym right now, bro? Like, I don't even want to go watch the fight, bro. I'm getting hype off of this podcast, dude.
It's those two type of people. When people say, like, the best way I can explain it is, if me and you are having a conversation, and you hear me go, oh, God damn it, that means change the subject. That means, dude, you're bored. I'm bored. I don't like talking about boring things like family drama, how your kids are doing. I mean, yeah, it's good to talk about, but if you're trying to talk to me, I don't like the small talk, you know? Right. Like, I don't care if the Jets won or the Cowboys lost. I don't care. Like, you try to, like, that fight, for example. Dude, this fight. I'm like, I don't care.
Fuck you. I care about that fight.
Like, I just don't care. You know, I'm not trying to sound like a dick or anything, but it's just, it doesn't intrigue me. Mm-hmm. It's meaning that if it's not going to help me become a better person or give me information and or just, like, intellectual talking, like we are right now, right, I'm going to be bored. And, you know, a lot of people think, oh, dude, he's quiet. He doesn't really like talking to anyone. It's because
there's none of that stuff interests you.
Yeah, you know, like, and it's not that I'm trying to be a dick to anybody, but right, I don't care that you got your hair did. I don't care if you got your nails done. Mm-hmm. I want to know what your plans are. Like, how are you going to build your own salon? How are you going to build up that company you always said you wanted to build? Right. How are you going to, where do you see yourself in 5 years? What plans you got in motion? That's like the shit I like talking about. Right. Like for example, me, NPC, or the bodybuilding, entrepreneurship, and also I love cars. I love drifting. You know, that was my shit.
I wasn't able to see your car outside.
I got to see it. I got to see outside, yeah.
Oh, shit. You want to take it around the block for a minute when we're done with this podcast?
I mean, we can. Dude. It's nothing great, though.
Oh, dude, I'm pretty
It's nothing
excited.
Great. But anyway, I love cars. I love Formula Drift. I love doing all that stuff. But remember how I told you, sometimes you gotta swallow your pride and take a step back?
Right.
So let me talk about that for just a second. So I lost my job as that welder. I was panicking. I didn't know what the fuck to do. And so, now see, I was literally on my way to work that same day, just pulling out my hair like, I hate my life. Something needs to happen. Something needs to change. I'm like, I don't know what that is, but something needs to change in my life. But I've been there for 5 years, and my points, I don't know if anyone knows how point system works, but once you run out of points, you're fired, essentially.
Yeah.
And so I ran out of points. I hit traffic. Like, I'm like, fuck, something needs to happen. I never hit traffic. I'm like, fuck, something needs to happen. Like, I hate my life. And then traffic hits. I was late to work for 2 hours. They said, do you know what? You hit your points. It's time to go.
Damn.
And I panicked because that's how I made my money. That's how I afforded everything, Yeah. That's how I stayed alive. And so without that money, I'm like, my heart was racing. I'm like, what do I do? I'm going to lose my apartment. I'm going to lose my car. How am I going to eat? I'm going to have to go back to the hood. Like, oh my God. Like, I was literally just drenched in sweat, just scared as shit because I didn't know what the fuck to do.
Right.
That job had so much power over me that without it, I was scared as fuck. But then that put me in a position. This is where adrenaline came from. It put me in a position to where I had to think so quick on what to do that I had no choice but to swallow my pride and say, do you know what? I gotta take a step back. Because if I didn't, and I tried to keep up with that lifestyle I had, I would have crumbled.
So you cut back, kind of like.
So this is what I had to do. Like I said, I was making good $50,000, $60,000 a year, easy. Sometimes even 80, easy, depending on how much overtime I worked, obviously. Right. But whenever you go from that to zero, you panic.
Yeah,
like anyone would.
So.
Yeah, like anyone would. I had a place like this too. It was nice, and I lost it. Split second, fucking gone. I was panicked. Like I said, I was panicking. And
what'd you do?
So the only option I did have. I went to the unemployment office, or I submitted in my unemployment. As soon as I got fired, I'm like, okay, what are my options? And I was just looking. I'm like, okay, I have my 401k. That has a lot of money in it. I'm like, okay, so I can use that. I'm like, okay, I can relax. But then whenever I actually filed for it and actually got it, I'm like, it's only $12,000. $12,000.
After all that fucking tax?
Yeah. I'm like, because initially it was like, because that was my issue, is that I didn't start my 401k until like 2 years before I got fired. So shit. Yeah, I didn't have it for those 5 years. It was just for the 2 years. So $12,000 after it was taxed, because it was initially $15,000, but it was taxed down to $12,000. So I'm like, fuck. So I only have $12,000. I'm like, that's not gonna last me a whole year.
Right. I'm
like, that's not gonna last me no time at all.
Actually, probably 6 months.
Because no, less than that with my rent and everything. That would probably last me about 4 months.
Oh no! If I was living stupid cheap, I could probably live off of $12,000.
And see, that's what I'm saying.
Months.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, what do I do? Because I didn't think about this until after. I'm like, oh crap, it's an option. And this is what I was talking about when I said life lines up. Once you go in that right direction, life starts handing you blessings. So I lost my job. Found out I only got $12,000 for my 401k.
Right.
And then I'm like, wait, unemployment office. I got fired. I can go to them. Because if you quit, then you don't get unemployment. But if you're fired, then you can. So I submitted in my file for unemployment, which for some reason, a lot of men are afraid to do. They feel like they're less of a man.
It's their pride, bro.
Gotta swallow that shit. So I went to the unemployment office. They said, okay, so you made this much a year. We can give you, I think it was like about 8 months. 8 months of help, basically. So for those, they gave me around $1,000 every 2 weeks.
Damn. So they gave you an 8-month cushion, basically, to figure the fuck out. Okay.
So I had my 401k, and then I had that. I'm like, okay. So I have this money, and then I have this money. I'm like, I have a break. So that's where I was able to go, okay, now what?
Breathe. Right.
And then my lease was coming up. So my lease was up in like 2 more months. And I said, do I want to get another apartment and pay another? Because, like I said, I had a place like this. My rent was like $1,200. I couldn't afford that shit.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's way too fucking much. You got to live a little bit cheaper.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I went to, like I said, my mom, because my mom and my stepdad, they got their own place. They're living good. They even called me. They're all like, hey, we heard your lease is coming up. Would you like to come stay with us? I'm all like, what's the catch? I'm like, I don't want to have to sleep on a couch again.
That's your family, bro.
No, dude, my whole life, I was sleeping on couches on floors. I never had my own room until I got my own place. So I didn't want to give that up. And
Struggle's real.
And then for me, having my own room was a sign of, dude, I'm fucking making it in life.
Yeah, you got your privacy. Exactly.
And so I'm like, thanks, but no thanks. I'm like, I'm not gonna live on the floor or on the couch again. Right. I refuse to.
Not even a room, just like.
And then they were like, oh no, we got a house. I'm like, what? Y'all have a house? Because I'm an apartment kid.
Mm-hmm.
Grew up in apartments my whole life. Never had a house until just now. But anyway, they finally got their house that they said they were going to get for the last 5 years. Never got. I didn't know about it because obviously I was too busy at work. Lost in touch with friends. Haven't seen friends or family for years at a time. You
didn't see your mom and stepdad for 5 goddamn years,
Every now and again, yeah.
But in 5 so they must have just recently got the house. How'd you not know they didn't have a house? Or your fucking they're your parents.
Like I said, dude, when I was working that much, that's all I did.
Jesus.
Outside of work, I was asleep, and then when I was at work, I was at work.
You're one of those.
I was.
I don't know how y'all do that shit, bro.
I don't see how I did it either.
That's insane. Like me, I'm in work for as little as I possibly can so that I can focus on this shit. You know what I'm saying?
And I was the opposite. All I wanted was money. All I was chasing was money. Mm-hmm. And then that ended up being the ruin of me, was chasing money. That, like I said, I'll tell you here in a second. So my mom, she said, hey, come live with us. I'm like, we got a house. I'm like, so what does that mean? She's like, well, you have your own bathroom, your own half of the garage, your own bedroom. I'm like, so you're saying I'm basically going to have a 1-bedroom apartment? Essentially, you know, because I have my own shit.
Yeah.
So as soon as I walk into the home, I literally just go straight into my room, have my own bathroom, my own privacy. Because I'm always gone anyway. So I'm like, wait, well, what's the catch? Well, how much do we got to pay? They're like, oh, just $200. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, sign me up.
Sign me up right then and there.
See, that right there.
No deposit.
Now, see, a lot of people would say, no, I can't move back home. But the way I saw it was, if I move back home, all that money that I'm saving from rent and all the bills is going to be put into the company. So if I'm only paying $200 a month on rent or $200 a month on rent, all that other money can be
that's $1,000 that'll go
allocated.
Over here.
That could be allocated to the business.
Right. No,
So
that's a smart move you made, bro.
Now, see, a lot of people would say that's a dumb move because, like, dude, you move back home with your parents. I'm like, yeah, but there's a difference. I did it because I wanted to, not because I needed to. I didn't go there out of.
A lot of prideful people will say that was a dumb move, especially if they understand the situation of what you went through.
And see, what I'm getting at is, if it saves you money, it's not a dumb move. If you have the ability to go back home to save up an abundance amount of money, do it. If it's an option, do it.
Oh, for sure. Listen up, ladies and gentlemen. This is a game that he's laying on you right now.
Because I don't see anything more stupid than spending countless amount of money for an apartment that you're never at. You just go to work to hang out with your friends, and then you come home and sleep.
You know, we did the math. We were spending like $50,000 a year almost on fucking apartments, dude.
Yep.
Can you fucking imagine that?
Now, see, I can see the differences. You know, like if you have your own family and kids.
Not 50. We spent $50,000 over the 5 years. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Over the 5 years that we were in apartments, we spent about $50,000 or so. Which is ridiculous. I'm like, dude, in that 5 years, that would have been $50,000 into this house that we have right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which is crazy, bro.
Right.
Fucking ridiculous. But
like a lot of people,
I definitely hear what you're saying.
Like a lot of people don't see it that way, like I did. They're like, dude, you moved back home, you got rid of your nice apartment. I'm like, yeah. They're like, dude, like, how do you feel living back at home? I'm all like, not bad at all. I'm saving money.
Right.
And to me, like I said, I didn't live in the apartment because I felt like I'm like, damn, I gotta have this apartment. It's not about the lifestyle. To me, like I said, it's about the journey to get there. And so, like I said, everything was lining up. My parents hit me up. They're like, hey, will you come live with us? Started saving money. And then my friend, couple of good friends of mine, they're like, hey, dude, have you ever heard of Gary Vee? Have you ever heard of these people? I'm like, dude, like, please give me information.
Please tell me you listen to Joe Rogan.
Sometimes.
Okay, but you're familiar. You know of him. Okay. Dude, you got to, bro.
Of course I know him.
Got to.
Yeah. But anyway, I started familiarizing myself with this idea of starting a business and company, all that. It was always a lingering idea, but I didn't really build a foundation for it until I took, oh, shit, I didn't say it. So with the money I'm saving from the 401k and the unemployment money, I took a whole year off of work. Wow. So for the whole year of 2018, for the whole year of 2018, chilling.
What are you doing now, 2019?
Dude, I'm just so the first of this year, I was working at Amazon because it was 4 days off, 3 days on, which was perfect for prep.
Yeah.
Perfect to get ready for a show. And goddamn, did it help. I was diced.
I was diced.
Did you see that picture of how diced I was?
I think I did. The one where you took a picture like right before or like a couple days before the show.
It was
like your back,
the
right?
side tricep. No.
Oh no.
Side tricep. Different. I was diced.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I was diced.
There you go. Yeah, this motherfucker is not fucking around, dude. That's actually a pretty solid fucking shot, bro.
That was the package for this year, 2019.
You had to be fucking 2-3% body fat, dude. What the fuck were you?
I have no idea. But essentially now when I look at a job, it's about how, like you said, you want to work as less as possible so you can focus on the podcast. I had that same mentality. I worked at Amazon, not because I cared about Amazon, but because they gave me 4 days off.
Right.
And they were paying me $17 an hour for those 3 days. So I'm like, fuck, a little bit amount of money? I'm like, perfect. You know, I don't got to slave away here. I have time.
Right.
So I focused on just bodybuilding and focusing on developing the company.
The brand.
Such as building all the paperwork, the trademarks, everything I needed. That's all I did for 2019 this year was worked at Amazon and worked on my bodybuilding. And then eventually Amazon has this thing called peak season where you got to work like 5 to 6 days a week. I wasn't having any of that. So
isn't that like right now, like November, December?
Yeah. I dipped as soon as like January hit, or not January, as soon as like June and July hit, I dipped. And like I said,
Amazon.
Remember how I said everything lines up with the way it should? I didn't even have to look for a job. As soon as I had the idea, I'm like, damn, I need to leave Amazon. Job already hit me up. Hey, how would you like to work for us? Like, when can I start? Like, tomorrow. I'm like, bet.
What?
So it's literally the day after my competition, I started my new job.
Which is?
Now I'm a forklift driver at a company called Dart.
Oh, Dart? Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, simple as shit.
Make your fucking money, bro.
I just driving a forklift and fuck around.
Yeah, but see, that's your to and from money. That's the money that you're using to survive. But you get out of there and you clock into the real job, which is bodybuilding, the gym.
Yep. And then after I leave there, I come back home and work on the business. So I clock in and out 6 times a day.
Exactly. That's what a lot of people don't understand. That I tell them as soon as I clock out of work,
time to get back to work.
Yeah, I clock straight back into work. I'll either be in the studio making music or, dude, I got off work at 6:30. I texted you right then and there, got here by 7. This guy's here by 7:30 on the dot.
Honestly, it just worked out that way. Normally, I'm late.
No, but you live like right down the street, don't you?
Yeah, literally like 10 minutes away.
How far is 24 Hour from you? Do you go to the one down there
Arlington.
The one... What is the one by Parks? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about like what, a 15-minute drive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit more, a little less.
I'm looking forward to Monday, bro.
Hell yeah.
I really am. I hate to cut this short.
You're good, bro.
But this camera's fucked up, and I'm tired of fucking going up and fucking keep on twisting these goddamn knobs. But hey, bro. So when can we expect you to come back here? Maybe within the next.
Hit me up whenever, man. Any weekend.
No, but we want to track your growth. You know what I'm saying? We want to track where you are. So let's say within like by January, we're going to see where how far you've gone from now, which is the beginning of November, to the beginning of January, 2 months from now. Are you willing to come back to just kind of show your growth and what else you would like to bless the people with?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely, bro. Well, hey, man, it was a pleasure having you here. Thank you so much for stopping by, bro.
But there's just so much to talk about.
There's so much more. There's so much more.
Like this is just talking about the tip of the iceberg. There's
we're gonna get there, bro. That's what more podcasts.
Yeah,
more
this is just episode 1 of the Engineered Saiyan. It's episode 1.
Engineered Saiyan Part 2 coming soon.
Yeah.
Peace.